Hello there, and welcome to my Dante Must Die playthrough for Devil May Cry 5. What I'd like you to keep in mind is that this is essentially a New Game Plus run, and as such there are a lot of spoilers, both mentioned by me and simply in the weapons and abilities I've got. So if you do not want to be spoiled, I recommend watching a blind playthrough, or of course playing through the game yourself. But if you're sticking around, I hope you enjoy the video.
Jackpot.
Jackpot indeed! Welcome back to some more Devil May Cry 5. We're on to mission 12 now. And I want to use this as an opportunity to discuss what a good Devil May Cry boss is. Because in the last mission, obviously, the Cavalier Angelo, I think that was a really good boss, but the Dante Must Die difficulty just fucked it up royally. And it has its issues. Now, what makes a good Devil May Cry boss? A good Devil May Cry boss should be hard, for one. Like, easy Devil May Cry bosses have always been unmemorable. And it should be pretty clear what you do, more or less. Like, yeah, there should be a little bit of figuring stuff out for yourself, but, like, there should be a degree of information that you shouldn't even have to work out. It should just be kind of given to you. It should have clear moments to go for it. And it should always be interesting and not just a walking HP bars. So what I mean by that is the Cavalier Angelo, right? Dante Must Die changed its moveset from like interesting, good, clear moments to attack it. Like when it teleports away, you know you can get some chip damage in, or you can crush it down, or what have you. And it just took that away in DMD. Like it made it go from having these clear moments to punish it to, oh, I don't actually know if I can punish it, and I'm taking a gamble if I do most of the time, and I have to dodge too much, right? You shouldn't have to dodge too much for a Devil May Cry boss. That's just not a thing you should have to do. And it should never be a grind. Ever. Like, never, ever, ever. Speaking of a grind. Ugh. So, I'm fucking distracted now, so I've got to focus on this strat. Should be this one. Oh, I don't want to be in here. I want to fight up here where there's more space. I'll talk in a second, I'm not fucking on the edge of losing half my health. Oh, it disappeared. Sick! I'll take it. Anything to not fight the fucking Fury. So yeah, and it should never feel too punishing, right? A Devil May Cry boss should never feel too punishing. Ow, I didn't see that. That's my bad. So let's take Virgil, right? 3 or 5, right? Both are very good boss fights. Arguably the 2 best boss fights in the series. And Virgil has never been too punishing, right? He'll hurt a lot of your health, yes. And he never feels like a walking HP bar. He never feels like you have to grind through him. And he's got this unique trait of when you can, well, not unique I suppose, but like when he's vulnerable, he's fucking vulnerable. Like you can hit him and that's your chance, and nothing changes that except for your potential fuck up. As opposed to having like 2 seconds to do a bit of damage. And that's just, oh, I got trapped in there, man. Oh, how did I not get hit? Let me out. I'm so distracted, fuck's sake. I thought they disappeared. They didn't. Fuck off. After this, I'll just pause for a second and just talk, because I want to get this out. So I want to tell you guys what I think a good Devil May Cry boss is. Just die. You can kindly fuck off now. firing line of that. Shit in the way. Is he in that fucking cage? No, he's kind of having to have out. Speaking of a grind. Why was that fucking 55% of my health? Holy shit, man. I should be more aggressive with that guy. I just didn't want to get locked into one of them prisons. Ugh. Okay, let me just have my rant. So, Virgil, when you hit him, you have that set time to go for him. And it's a good solid few seconds. You can combo him, you can go nuts, you can have fun. There's no point at which Virgil is a non-threat, and there's no point at which you're just trying to beat through the last bit of HP bar. He's always a threat, you've always got to be on your toes, but you don't have to dodge too much. You have your clear timings, you just have this clear opportunity to go for him. And he's not just walking in circles eating your fucking attacks. Like the Cavalier Angelo for that, it's a great fight, but the last 25% especially, he doesn't do anything. He's a non-threat. I took a clean hit that was completely my fault and easy to dodge, and I lost like 2 bars of health. What's that about? I should have been half my health. And he just did less damage after Devil Trigger. What the fuck does that mean? And he's just a fucking grind. It's just a tank. Virgil's not just a tank. He's a tank that's a threat. He's super interesting. You've always got to be on your toes. And that guy just didn't. You just had to mash B and run in circles. It's fucking stupid. Like, that's the problem with this difficulty, is that enemies are just too tanky. Like that guy, I shot him with 5 million rockets. I jump countered him for 25 seconds. I hit him with Cavalier Angelo. He still wasn't dead. That's the problem. Like, I deserved that death, right? That hit was easy to dodge, and I was just bad. I didn't have my camera right. But he was too tanky, and I was just trying to do it too quick. You players shouldn't lose because they feel obliged to move through your game too fast because the enemies are too fucking tanky. Like, Final Fantasy 13 had some similar issues, where some enemies were just tanks, and they weren't actually difficult. I mean, to be fair, Final Fantasy 13 was a game where once you knew what you were doing, it wasn't actually hard, for the most part. Like, you could guide your way through the entire thing. I mean, it is an RPG, so I guess, like, that's true of any RPGs, especially, like, kind of turn-based ones. Because I think Final Fantasy 13 is a glorified turn-based RPG, but you get the point. That's my problem with it. The enemies are just too tanky and they incentivize going too quickly and punishing you for going too quickly. But you're getting punished for the game's bad design as opposed to being bad. Like, it's not like I'm not good enough to beat it, because I am. I'm just impatient. Like, and I don't think it's fair to say that the impatience, like, I should just be patient forehead. Because let's be real here. Let's be real here. Do you want to beat on an enemy for 50 seconds continuously and still not have it dead? Like, do you really? If you tell me yes, then just go play a fucking RPG, because that's not what Devil May Cry is about. Okay, bosses are different, but that's just a regular enemy. So if you want to beat on an enemy for 50 seconds, that's great. Go play Dynasty Warriors. Go play something else. Don't play Devil May Cry, because Devil May Cry isn't about that. I can just skip this guy, I forgot about that. I'm just not interested. So he just disappears and dies? What's that about? Right, you. You. Just getting this guy, I'm just not interested anymore. Just die. Maybe I should Sin DT this fucker. Ah yes, let's further incentivize hastiness by making the enemy teleport away from you, as well as being outrageously tanky. Like, he should have 25% less health. Like, he should be nearly dead by now. There you go. Right, now I can actually play the game. carrying a bit. I thought I might not get away with it though. Oh, yeah, that was my bad. That was also my bad. But when they're purple, I should just not be doing that, but... See, these guys are neat, because they're always a threat. Like, it's not like you can just mindlessly fight these guys. They're always a threat. They're fine to be the way they are. But they have these clear opportunities to go for them. Like, when they're purple, that means don't fuck with them. Don't fucking kill yourself. And I'm just taking hits because I'm talking. Like, that's just me being awful there. But you see the difference between these guys and the other guy? Like, I've always got to be on my toes. The other guy, well, I guess I do kind of have to be on my toes, but it's not hard to dodge, because these guys are awkward to dodge. But I'm constantly having to change my positioning. Like, I'm in the sky, I'm on the ground. It's not just fucking dash in circles. Because you will get hit, because they move in unpredictable ways. But there's still clear opportunities to go for them. And I just ate half my health there, because I was just being bad, man. I don't know, I love this game. I do think it's the best Devil May Cry to date in a vacuum, although I think Devil May Cry 3 is better relative to its time. Oh yeah, pools of blood shit. Yeah, I know how this goes. Where are we going? Over here. Yeah, it's just, they fucked up DMD mode, it's just too tanky, and that's all it is. That's all it is. There's nothing else wrong with it, really. Just enemies are too tanky, and they incentivize you to play a certain way, and this way that you get incentivized to play will just kick your ass and punish you, and it'll make you feel like it's your fault when it's just not, because you shouldn't have to kill an enemy. You shouldn't be on the same enemy for 40 seconds when it's just a dodgy grind fest. What have we got going on here? Oh, these guys, nice. I like these guys. These guys are another good enemy. Like, they can punish you, but they're not stupid about it. Oh, never mind, got one of these guys. Yep. Take it back. These guys can fuck right off. Yeah, see how I got hit there? Like that? Because I can't just dodge these guys like an idiot. I have to actually fucking... Yeah, I deserve that. Oh, I'm just pissed off because of fucking... the design right now. Like, I'm just constantly thinking about it and it's just bothering me. It's just like, why? Did you not learn your lesson from your nearly perfect game in the form of Devil May Cry 3? That the one major downfall is just the DMD enemies being 10 shades too tanky. Like, that's the one major downfall of Devil May Cry 3. Like, everything else is fine. Okay, anyway. Well, let's play a bit better now. I jumped in the air, what the fuck? That's my iframes. I might just stop recording, because I'm just getting really pissed off now.
You look like you...
This is Fury, right? Yeah, I don't get why they just made this guy that you can just walk past. Like, I could just walk past him and boom, he's dead now. Lol. Forehead. Right, let's kill fucking tank number 5. See, I'm taking hits because I'm incentivized to play this way. This is just annoying. I have no idea how you passively acquire Sin DT. Doesn't make sense to me. I don't see the consistency. Okay, let's play better in this area. Also, the shit regrowing is a fucking annoying ass shit, dude. Why? I feel like that should stun no matter what. Like, even if they're charging you like that, it's a long enough wind-up that it feels like you shouldn't be punished. Oh well, I could just exploit these for double trigger. Oh, I'm stuck in the thing. See, this is the shit I mean. Like, yeah. But I'm incentivized to not just fight them because of these fucking things popping up out of nowhere. Like, I'm not incentivized to go with the flow of combat. I'm incentivized to camp in a certain spot. Yeah. Alright, you can't jump against these guys after they DT, at least reliably. See how that guy's locked in there? I'm no longer incentivized to fight him. I'm incentivized to just leave him there because he's a non-threat. And that's the problem. That's a cool idea, but it just leads to problems with the game's design. The problem that it's not what Devil May Cry is about. Like, if you want that to be an option to the player, then make it so enemies don't attack you while they're off camera, because then the player can choose to do that if they want. They can do it in a graceful way, in a skilled manner, other than lol, this happened to go around him, lol. I don't have to fight lol. It's just so fucking stupid. Ugh. This is where we want to go. We want to play slightly less terrible. I know a lot of these videos are just me whining, but that's because this game is so good. Like, this is, like I say, this is the best Devil May Cry to date. Devil May Cry 3 still retains the title of best for its time, but it could just be better, man. It could just be better. Right. Where is Twat Nugget number 24? I know you're here. Where are you? There you are. See, I'm just incentivized to tank damage because these guys are annoying as fuck. It's just not good. I guess maybe if I was like a lot better, that wouldn't be a thing. But you should design your game around people being the top 1%. Because as good as I am, and I am pretty solid at Devil May Cry games, I'm not top 1%, I'm top 10%, 5% maybe, probably top 15, 10%, something like that. And it's just, like, a ball ache sometimes. I'm looking forward to Mission 13 DMD though. That'll be fun as fuck. I'm gonna enjoy that thoroughly. See how that guy's locked in that fucking cage? I'm just incentivized to not fight him. Why? Oh look, that guy's locked in a cage now. Oh, they're all locked in cages. Look what I'm incentivized to do. Look what the optimal strategy is. Oh shit, one of them got out. Okay. I was almost going to be really cool and funny then, but... Is that a Fury? Don't tell me that's a Fury. No, it's not. It's just not on these things. Oh look, we got locked in a cage together. I'm incentivized to do one thing, and that's a melee attack. What a flaw. See, I'm not incentivized to go for that. I might just shut up and just mute my mic, honestly. And just play some fucking music over the top because I don't think he wants this to be moaned this much. Anyway, I'll stop bitching now. I've had enough of bitching. I think the point has been made. I know I've already probably just come off as a noob, but... There's a fight here, isn't there? I recall it. This is where you meet Fury, right? I have to fight two of them, I bet. This is DMD. I don't have Sin DT. Or is it just the one? I can't tell. I think it's just the one, actually. Yeah, I think it's just the one. They're not too mean to throw you two fucking Furies. He says... should parry, I think. Or they just stop going for you, I guess. Alright, I don't get any damage off that, so I'm not incentivized to go for it. I guess I did get some, actually. It's not as bad to make now. Well, I did make it DT, and I've got no DT of my own. At least I can tell which one is the weaker one, though. Like, lower in health. Why can I jump off a dying enemy? That's weird. I guess it makes sense. You can do shit with dying enemies in DMD 3. It's not exactly what I wanted to do, but that's probably just me being bad. DTing at half health, that's an early DT. I guess it's because he's the last one. Don't know why I went for that. I feel like if you use any gun against these guys, it should be enemy and ivory. Just get some like value chip damage in, if anything. It'll also help you to know where they are, which might be handy, I guess. At least I have noob strats of the game.jpg now. I can just make this a video, Capo. Just say, look, this is how fucking shit tier players deal with fucking Fury. I shouldn't say that. Like, I talk shit, but like, Devil May Cry is just a hard series, and this is just a hard game. I think that anyone that can beat Son of Sparta can be classed as a good Devil May Cry player. A beating Devil Hunter would make you like average. Something like that. Something to that effect, you know what I mean? I shouldn't sting it there, I want to heal up. Ow. I'll just stand under this wall, right? I can't just stand under him. Oh. Just let me jump cancel, thank you. Easy DT. Yeah, jump cancelling is so much devil trigger. So much. Oh, I need to get to this thing, like, now. And he's a queen, huh? This game just makes me think how fun Mission 13 is going to be on DMD. Okay, I got rid of that thing real quick. Nice. Now I just need to dodge him off. Top tip. Try and fit in some jump cancelling wherever you can. It's not hard to do. You can literally like trickster teleport and then just mash B and Y. I'm talking Xbox controls, so just mentally substitute for whatever you use. But you can just mash those two after a trickster jump, and most of the time that just works. And that's just a lot of free DT for the sake of it. This Hellbound's worth a lot of frameworks. Green hooks. This Abuse Queen does not seem to be overly aggressive, which is quite nice. Okay, let's get some Sin DT here. Not gonna get too much, so I can still have some regular DT for if I fuck up. Whoops. Yeah, you see how I can just trickster teleport and then just mash B and A? Makes life easy in regards to getting DT back. It's mostly because it's the actual enemy step that's worth the DT. Ooh. Okay. And it just a melee attack from Swordmaster lets you fucking reset your jump very quickly. Okay, I thought he was going to lock onto me then. Just going to play this lane because I don't want to do this mission again. Safe now, I've got basically full DT. Laser? Nice. Okay, I have Sin DT, I have full DT. I'm looking pretty good right now. Where am I going? But you can see the patience is paying off, which is nice. There is that. Hit the thing, you prat. Thank you, I know how that works.
Yep. Here comes the blood.
Wants me to go this way. Oh, this is the shortcut to the other one, right? Right? No, I don't care about you. Where am I going? Up here. I'm not interested. Let's just get rid of these guys. fucked it up. I fucked it up, man. Shit. What a twat. See, it's so tanky. I'm incentivized to just fucking beat on it with my most damaging move, as opposed to being stuck. I don't know why that's an S rank for spamming that. Like, honestly, like, really? Game? Are you serious? Like, S rank for doing this? Or, like, up, forward B, right, forward B. Oh, okay, well, that's bad for me. Okay, I'll dodge you and shift you down because you're a tank. If you insist. I should just name this fucking level, fucking, like this video, whiny boy the game.jpg.
Don't want to keep Mr. Demon King waiting. Gotta pick up the pace.
Hopefully there's not many more fights. Oh, what? What do you want from me? Really? Okay. I always go this way. I gotcha, I gotcha. We need to go to the lowest one, right? Oh, I can't see. Okay, I can see now. This is a fight, right? I like that the arenas are fairly clear. Like, it's just a circle. Like, that's just cool. Oh, Jinzo, hi. I'm actually happy to see you. It's a nice little change, you know? I don't want to focus on these little guys. I want to focus on the Jinzo, I think. He spawns more enemies. Where is he? There it is. Ow, that was bad. Okay, just... Or I could deal with the cleaners first. They're not too tanky. Because, although they technically have more health than this crap, they don't just fucking teleport away from you, and you can just keep on dealing damage to them. So that is an advantage you have by going for these guys. Like, see what I mean? They come back at you. Like, they incentivize more fighting. I hate that enemies attack while they're off screen, man. It's such an awful mechanic. Because a lot of enemies have tells on themselves, so when they attack while off screen, you miss the tells. And then you can't... You know, you have to see all your enemies at once, which is just hilariously unreasonable. Like, you can't keep all enemies in the camera at the same time. That's just not a reasonable thing to expect from the player. Gonna double trigger for a bit of health. Okay, I couldn't see the tell there because of my own explosions, so that's actually my fault. Like, I should, if I want to see the tell, I should obscure my own vision. stabs there, so into the stinger. Nope. Okay. Yeah, that's a lesson I've learned actually. I just shouldn't use Kalina against the Jinzos if I want to see their tails. Is that a fight, or this is an optional fight though? But I can't see where I'm supposed to go in the middle of combat, so I'm gonna have to fight him. What even is it? Oh, it's one of these. It's a couple of these guys. Nice, I like these guys. I think it reaches it. I think it did actually. Like, can I make that bus explode? Is that a thing? Why am I testing it when I'm next to it? I got away with that nicely. Oh, not that one down there. The closest one. It's also on lower health. I should be jump canceling these guys for Devil Trigger. See how I like easily get triple S because I'm just incentivized to actually fight these guys? Like, it's so much cooler, man. I love these guys so much. Such a cool enemy. And because I was able to knock off their fucking scales, I can wail on them. The game is allowing me to do the fun part. Right, where am I going? This is an optional fight. I didn't have to take them. I'm glad I did anyway. Left or right? Right. I think that's the end of the mission. There's not a boss fight for this one, is there? I don't remember.
If I follow these grooves...
If I follow these grooves... Anything up here that I care about? Oh, I remember. No, I'm not going that way again. Fuck that. I remember getting lost. Fuck that.
It's been a while since I used my brain this much.
I think this will be the last one for today. I'm going to my friend's house in a bit. I'm going to chill out and nerd out, play some cards. Yu-Gi-Oh cards, because I'm a layman and nerd. But we play like an older ban list, not recent ban list stuff, because we don't like modern Yu-Gi-Oh! It's kind of shit. Not that old Yu-Gi-Oh! Was much better, but at least it was based around playing around what your opponent had, as opposed to trying to lock your opponent out of playing. So, you know. Let me... Well, I'm close to the second of the 3 taunts. I'm not actually going to purchase. I'm going to purchase all 3 at once.
Holy shit. I can't believe any of this is still standing.
I think that's the end of the mission. Oh no. Oh no.
You know what you look like now?
I forgot it was a Eurozone. Eat it. Stun? That deserves a stun, right? At least I'm not punished for using Cindy T. That's nice.
Nowhere to go.
Don't want to be in that fucking lane. Oh, I didn't even see that thing come out. Oh wow, that was a lot of damage. I should I want to cut his health at least in half. Why is that auto lock, man? Oh my god. Replace actual difficulty with auto locking shit that stops you from attacking. Should be damage. Nice.
What a fun time.
I think it's super sick thematically that crystal is Yamato. Like, it actually is just Yamato.
As long as you live, you
I hate that being an auto-lock, man.
power is everything.
I gotta be ready for this auto-lock, whiny, ass, tentacly, shite, hentai, porno, fuckwang. Here it comes. There it is. Yeah, fucking great. Make a move that's designed to make you dodge, like, into it, and then also have it come at the same time as a theme that you have to dodge into. Really sick, Capcom. Doesn't feel cheap at all. Really fun to play against. Like, the best way to dodge that is to dodge into it. Like, that is just a fact. Oh, yep, give me enemies that mess with my lock-on. Yep, love that. Definitely needed. See, why does it go behind him, man? That's just fucking lame. It's like I've smartly positioned myself behind him, so he's got to turn and waste time trying to get his shit on me. And it's just automatic free? I feel like I should be rewarded for getting behind him and being smart enough to do that. Incentivized to play like a bitch instead of taking an opportunity. But you see how all this shit just makes it optimal to play like this. It's just safest. He's a mega tank, so I don't want to have to do the fight again because it takes too fucking long. Just get to get out of there. Yep, more auto lock. Sick. You do that, Dan. I was in Devil Sword down here. Why wasn't I getting my swords? Into it. I should have taken that hit when I was tricked for dashing out. Doesn't feel right. cheap. Like, I couldn't reliably dash anywhere else because these fucking things mess my lock on. And it can affect my animations and shit. Yeah, great. Because this battle's so grindy, I want to go in and do some fucking damage.
Most of the enemy's so tanky, the player wants to really end because the boss fight is shit. But then we'll punish him for doing so.
I'll check what's in there, I don't give a shit. Fucking shit design, man.
Holy shit. Can't believe any of this.
Like, if he was just like 20% less tanky, I wouldn't mind, because then I'd want to be patient. I'd be like, okay, it's not much longer to go. Instead, I have to fucking be a whiny fuck, because I have to go in aggressively if I want to finish in a timely manner and not be grinding for 10,000 years.
You dare approach me?
You want to talk? You know what you look like now.
I've bitched nothing, you guys get the idea here. Punished for using the mechanic the game wants me to. Oh, yeah, water lock, nice. Oh, I'm not in a rebellion, that's why. Yeah, that was just me mis-executing there. Executed. I'm glad that doesn't do damage. Like, that's a good thing that doesn't. Well, you know what they say, if you can't win a fight, just use tentacle breakpoint to weird out your opponent. I was angry I got stuck on that dying tentacle then. So I got half his health with that. That's not terrible. We'll take it. I think the crystal is honestly what ruins the boss fight. Like, he just gives him a lot more health than it looks like he has. Automatic lock-on, man. I'm smart enough to get behind him to dodge his beam, so why should I be punished? Like, why should I be punished for moving into where the beam is going? You don't see that in any other fucking games. Hey, there's a very deadly thing that's going this way. Better follow it! It's like the 7 stages of grief, of reach madness, or whatever the fuck it is. I'll just not attack then. I'll just dodge, I guess. That's the strategy, right? That's what you want from the player. Attack, please. And dodge to the right and see if that helps. Nice, I get to hit it twice for all that. Sick. I've got another fight of this shit later to do as well. At least I get a chance to fucking itch myself. It's quite warm in here, and I get itchy when I'm hot. Is that a common thing? I don't know anyone else that has that, but I never really asked, I guess. See, I should have gone in aggressively, but again, I just want to get some damage in. Oh, tentacle rape shite. Yep. Nice, I did 3 damage instead of 2 that time. Oh shit, more of these. They give me DT at least. Yeah, at least the tentacles give me DT, that's a thing. Is there another tentacle? There is not. Up. No, I didn't. Calculated, Kappa. I feel like you should instantly get stunned for like even a couple of seconds after you break the crystal. Punish for trying to do damage. I'm not even going to try and rush this, like, there's no point. I'm just going to do what's safe and doable. So I don't have to do it again. Like, usually this is the second time I'm fighting him. Like, are you relying on your players knowing, like, the abuse? So there's obviously going to be a trick to this super quick, but you shouldn't rely on the players knowing that. Like, I think that's just stupid. Oh, he's devil triggered now, great. So, unintuitively, I'm supposed to dodge towards where the beam is heading. Rushing. Shouldn't be going for those fucking pop shots. I'm still taking them, I just can't help myself. I feel like it's the only way I'm going to get finished, like, today. I don't want to risk Sin DT. I sense if I risk it, I might just die. And then Spend another 10 minutes on this twat. Stop doing that, I have full health. Like at this point I should only use Devil Trigger to dodge if I've used all my movement options and I get caught out. Or to can I jump cancel this? No. If I get caught out or to heal, like those are the only two circumstances under which I should use DT. Yeah, I figured it out now, it's just not hard, it's just so I should name this video Local Man Loses His Mind. I feel like he's walking forward more now and not acting because the fight's taking too long, and that's their way of trying to speed it up a bit. I shouldn't be dodging to the left though, because this is why. I don't know if I'll kill him once this crystal is dead, honestly. Is that being killed tentacles? No, I took that hit, I deserve that, honestly. Break! Oh, no. I can't stand behind him, so the tentacle just seems to do even more if I'm stood behind him. Teleport, like, go away with it. Oh. What am I locked onto? Crystal? Cannot tell. Ah! Teleport me into the path of the thing. Yeah, nice. Done. Let me do some valuable damage, man. Just any, just damage. How are you not stunned yet? Stun! How can I wail on you for 30 seconds without a stun? Oh my god. I don't care what any fucker says, that deserves a fucking stun. That deserves a stun! I found a way to hit him for 50 seconds straight. Miss executes there, they get punished for. Stop! Oh my god, is he unstunnable in DT maybe? That kind of makes sense, I guess. There's our stun. Fuck's sake.
All this time, and you still don't get it.
I don't get what, Dante? That I'm bad? Trust me, I get it. Ugh. Yeah. Cutscenes, blah blah.
The cloud fog is
This inconvenience matters not. Yes, it does. That was a big inconvenience. Don't tell me that's an A. Yeah, I was gonna say that's not an A. Ah, my hand. I actually can't play more. My hand is too sore from all the fucking jump cancelling. See, I know I'm just pissed off and whiny, but like, come on, man. You can understand the problems there. You really shouldn't have to jump cancel shit for that long. Like, he should have been stunned way sooner. He should be stunned for longer. He should take a little bit of additional damage for stunned, or just fix every single problem. Well, not every single problem, but fix the main problem, which is just cut their health down by 25%. Boom, problem solved. It's not grindy anymore, or as grindy. Like, I don't know, man. It just turns into a ball ache. Like, that is a fun boss fight, if not for the fact it's repeated 3 times. But it loses its novelty after, like, the first 75% of its health. When he starts the Devil Trigger, the novelty wears off. And that is the big problem. Oh, we're on to mission 13 next, though. Yeah! So what we'll do for mission 13 is, I'll do mission 13 3 times, once for each character. Same way I did with mission 7, where I did both V and Nero. And that'll be good fun. I'll leave linking on. I'll see if I can get Cheese to join me for some DMD shenanigans, see if we can fuck around a bit. It'll be some good fun, I hope. Anyway, sorry for all the whining. It just really got to me today. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, guys.
Jackpot.